Good afternoon, students. I'm Rana Khalil from Al Bashair Typical Academy. This lesson is for 9th grade. We will continue our lessons from students' book and activity book. So please open your students' book page number 9. Open your students' book page number 9, and we will answer also activity book page number 9. Okay? And we will answer inshallah activity book page number 9. Now go to exercise number 1, page number 9. Now we will go to exercise number 1, grammar. Match the sentence beginning from 1 to 4 with their endings from A to D. Then complete the sentences with the correct form of the verb in brackets. A and B, and we have answers from A and B, and we have to correct the form in these brackets. Okay, I will go shopping with my sister this afternoon or in the afternoon. The answer is C. Match A with C. Go to C. C, I will go. Okay, C, I will go. Will go. 2. Sammy was playing football. Match it with A. A, when he blank and broke his arm, the answer is fell. The answer is fell. Fell. Go to 3. I usually read adventure stories with D. With D. But now I am reading a story. Okay, but now I am reading a story. Go to 4. I met Zinedine Zidane last summer. The answer is B. But I didn't meet. Okay, but I didn't meet. But I didn't meet any other famous persons. Okay, now we will go to exercise number 2. Number 2. Answer the following questions about yourself in 4 sentences. You have to write these sentences and about you. Okay يا miss, بدك تكتب لي هاي الجمل عنك. And this is the speaking lesson for our unit. Okay, and I'll make a speaking exam for you inshallah. Inshallah I will find a way to listen to you. What were you doing this morning when the bell rang? What were you doing this morning when the bell rang? Bell rang يعني رن الجرس. Okay, I was talking with my friends. I was talking with my friends. 2. What do you think you will do on your holiday? I think I'll travel to Canada. I think I'll travel to Canada. C. What do you have to do when you're playing football? When you're playing football, what do you have to do? I have to follow the rules. I have to follow the rules. C or D. Which historical monuments you have been to? أماكن أثرية زرتها. I've been to Petra. I've been to Petra. Now we will go and listen to a paragraph about a famous person and Alexander the Great. It's about Alexander the Great, and you will listen and answer these questions about him. Okay, now I will play the audio for you and you have to listen and write the answer.
Module 1, page 9, exercise 4. What's your favourite subject at school?
I love history. It's really interesting to learn about heroes from the past and to see how people lived. We've just done a project on Alexander the Great. He was amazing.
Why is he so famous?
He was a brilliant soldier and leader. He became king of Macedonia when he was only 20. Then he conquered the Persian Empire in just a few years. He didn't lose a single battle against them.
When did he live?
About 2,500 years ago.
What else did you learn about him?
Well, his teacher was the famous Greek philosopher, Aristotle. Also, he created over 70 cities. I didn't realize that he built the city of Alexandria in Egypt and named it after himself.
Wow!
And he was an inspiring leader that made his soldiers very loyal to him. He reigned for 13 years, but his soldiers refused to follow him only once.
Now, we've listened to the text. It's about Alexander the Great. After listening to this text, we have 3 questions about a fact file. Fact file, ملف حقائق, about a famous person. Okay? When did he live? When did he live? He lived about 2,500 years ago. So he lived about 2,500 years ago. 2,500 years ago. Okay, this is the first question. 2. What did he do? What did he do? Why he was famous? Okay, he conquered يمس حكم. He conquered the Persian Empire, conquered. He conquered the Persian الإمبراطورية الفارسية in just a few years and didn't lose a single battle against them. Didn't lose, ما خسر ولا معركة ضدهم. Okay? He created over 70 cities and built the city of Alexandria. بدأ مدينة الإسكندرية in Egypt and named it after him. Okay? So he gave the name of Alexandria and he conquered the Persian Empire, الإمبراطورية الفارسية, بلاد الفرس. In the past we called it بلاد الفرس. Why is he famous for? Why is he famous for? Or what made him famous? He was very famous because he was a brilliant soldier and leader. كان عبقري. Okay, he was a brilliant soldier and leader. He became a king of Macedonia when he was only 20 years old. He was only 20 years old and he became the king of Macedonia. He was an inspiring leader. كان قائد ملهم that made his soldiers loyal to him. كانوا جنوده مخلصين إله بشكل كامل. Now, this is the fact file, or this is a fact file about Alexander the Great. Okay? Exercise number 7, over to you, 6 and 7. It's your homework. What is your homework? It's that you have to write a text about a famous person. You have to write a text about a famous person, and this person you will choose him and tell me why is this person famous to you. Okay, why is this famous person to you? What did he do? Where did he live? When did he live, and so on. Okay, now this is your homework, writing a paragraph about a famous person and send it to me on the email. Now, open your activity box, page number 9, okay? Open your activity box, page number 9, and go to exercise number 8. What does the exercise say? Complete the following sentences. I have to study for my English test, but my friends are coming for a visit. Sarah was watching a film when her aunt arrived. Her aunt arrived. Okay? C. Ahmed and Ramez were very tired, but they still played football. They still played football. She usually reads before she sleeps. Then she writes her journals. مقالها الصحفي. Journal مقالات صحفية. Okay? Exercise number 9. Exercise number 9. Write the questions to the following answers. We have answers. لازم نعرف معنى السؤال يا مس. We have answers. عندنا إجابات. لازم نكون السؤال المناسب لهذه الإجابة. Okay? No, she isn't wearing a hat. He. No, he isn't wearing a hat. Is he wearing a hat? B. Yes, she will visit her grandma tomorrow. What's the question? What's the question? Will she visit her grandmother tomorrow? Will she visit her grandmother tomorrow? C. No, she doesn't want to become a scientist. No, she doesn't want to become a scientist. What's the question? Does she want to become a scientist? A scientist, there must be there. Does she want to become a scientist? Scientist, very good. Does she want to become a scientist? So the answer there is, does she want to become a scientist? Again, does she want to become a scientist? No, Fatima cannot travel to Egypt to see the pyramids. What's the question? Can Fatima travel to Egypt to see the pyramids? Can Fatima travel to Egypt to see the pyramids? There. I am doing my homework. Yes, I am doing my homework. What's the question? Are you doing your homework? Again, what's the question? Are you doing your homework? Now, go to exercise number 9. Look at the table below. We have a table. You can see it. Then, write sentences using the present perfect simple to answer questions about what has and has not happened. We have 3 persons, Talal, Mazen and Noura. Football, England, to her brother. Table tennis, France, to her best friend. Which sport has Talal practiced this year? Talal, look at the Talal. He has practiced. سألنا بالpresent perfect يا مس، بدنا نجاوب في الpresent perfect. اوكي؟ حاطين لنا تك عند فوتبول، معناته شو بنحكي؟ He has practiced football this year. Again, he has practiced football this year. Which place has Mazen never been to? Look at Mazen. ما راح على فرنسا. France, صح? So, he has never been to France. Very good. He has never been to France. Very good. Now, 3. Has Noura written a letter to her best friend before? Has Noura written a letter to her best friend before? What's the answer? The answer, no, she has written a letter. No, she has written a letter to her brother. She has written a letter. No, she has written a letter to her brother. So she wrote the letter to her brother. She hasn't written it to her best friend. Now we'll go to exercise number 11 on your box matching. Match the words in column A with the words that have the opposite meaning in column B. To pursue عكس المعنى okay مع C. يكمل عكسها to give up يستسلم. Mysterious غامض with D clear. Mysterious عكسها مهم هذا الاكسرسايز يا مس. Mysterious clear. Spare فخم مع B ordinary okay عادي. To reign with يحكم. To obey يطيع okay very good. Valuable ثمين with the opposite worthless اللي هي worthless. What worthless? Worthless means رخيص أو قليل الثمن without ليس له قيمة okay. Valuable قيم لكن worthless بدون قيمة. Now these are the answers of your students box and activity box. By this way we've finished unit 1 and inshallah we will have exam. Inshallah we will have a speaking test and a reading test inshallah this week. That's all for today. Thank you and thanks for listening.